How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. Welcome back, Mike.
Dude, we're back. In town.
You're back.
And in church. Dude,
I was out first. My bad.
You were out first. So we were back after a 2-week hiatus. Jonathan decided to go and smoke weed somewhere else.
Smoke weed where people actually like it. No, I'm just playing.
No.
Portland. Beautiful city.
Yeah, actually, how was your vacation? It was good?
It was awesome, man. It was very calming, great people out there. So
yeah,
and it's green, and it was like 75 degrees, and people were complaining that it was hot.
People were complaining 75 degrees?
80 degrees, bro. I'm like walking. I'm like, this is amazing weather.
Dang.
I don't know where you guys. I was like out in Vegas at that time. I think it was like 110.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it was hot.
This is not hot. I was like, this is not at all.
Dude, what?
I'm a little cold.
Dude, I'm actually a fan of the Pacific Northwest. Like I really like the Portland, like the Seattle areas and stuff like that. Like those type of cities.
Seattle's my next one.
Seattle's your next one. I think my wife's really big. Like she would love to go live in Seattle. Like
it's green. We landed in Seattle to take a connection. It's just so green out there. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Portland and Seattle, they're nice out. So
I gotta take a trip up there.
Well, you went to Disneyland.
I went to Disneyland, dude, and I had a lot of fun. But LA was hot.
Like, I heard LA's been getting hot.
Yeah, it was hot, dude. It was easily in the 90s, humid. And we were just melting at Disneyland, but we had fast passes, so that was cool too.
That's cool.
We did all the good rides, the Space Mountain, the Indiana Jones.
That's probably my favorite one.
Space Mountain?
Yeah, since I was a kid.
Space Mountain gives me a headache, but I love Indiana Jones. I love Matterhorn. Even though Matterhorn, I feel like I feel like my back hurts.
Okay.
Like Matterhorn is just like ridiculous. We did the Haunted Mansion, cool. Like the normal stuff. It was a lot of fun, dude.
I saw your Instagram stories, so
you saw
they look pretty fun.
Yeah,
bro.
it was a lot of fun. We spent like a good 3-4 days in California. So then that was like Wednesday when we did that. We went to Disneyland, and then on Thursday we went to Venice Beach. We were there for a while. We went to the Callejones in downtown LA first.
You always gotta go there.
You gotta go and just get some
just because get the hot dogs.
Get the hot dogs. We did get the hot dogs.
Oh, there you go.
For lunch, we got the hot dogs, and then we just got just some random crap that you find there. I think my wife bought like a fanny pack or something. $2. No, so then we went to Venice. We went to Santa Monica. And for a little bit, we got some other stuff, and we were walking around the pier and stuff, and then we saw these like cool ass scooters, dude. Like I don't remember at least seeing them in California, but they're called like the Birds, and like Lime.
Are they like electric scooters?
Yeah, electric scooters, and it was a lot of fun, dude. So you rent it out for like $1 to initiate like the rental, and then like it's 15 cents per minute.
That's not bad.
So, I mean, these things can haul ass, dude. They'll go like 15, 20 miles an hour.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, cool. Dude. So, my wife and I, and then we went with a couple of other people and stuff like that. We rented the scooters. I found out that my wife really does not know how to ride a bike nor a scooter. At that moment, she just kept falling. We kept falling behind because of her. But she was trying and stuff like that. So, it was a lot of fun. But then we were at Santa Monica, and we wanted to take the scooter all the way to Venice, but she just couldn't handle it. So we got in the car, we went to Venice instead, and then we got another scooter over there.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we were like, hey, let's go to the boardwalk on Venice, look at where all the freaks are at. But then we wanted to go towards the beach side, but on the little pathway there. So we're like, okay, cool. So we got on we rented. They're literally scattered everywhere, dude. It's ridiculous. Like they're literally on the side of the road.
Oh, for real?
Dude.
Do you rent it from somebody, or do you rent it as a machine?
It's not even a machine, dude. It's literally a scooter that's just on the floor. How
do you pay for it?
You pay for it through the app.
Oh shit, that's weird.
So
it doesn't work until you use the app.
It works until you quit. Like you put it to the side. You quit, and it locks the scooter locks up.
Oh, okay. Dude,
so
that's crazy.
So the scooter locks up, and then you take a picture of it, or at least I was using the Lime. I know. I think my wife was using the Bird. It's 2 different brands. So then like you take a picture of it to say, hey, this is where I left it. That way the next person can find it. Because dude, they were literally scattered everywhere. I mean, they were outside of grocery stores, outside of apartments.
That's crazy,
dude. Literally all over Venice, dude. It's freaking cool, dude. I mean, I liked it, but I can see it being a hassle and like a mess for the city.
Yeah, just
because they're all over the place. But anyway, let me kind of cut my story short. So we got on. Once again we were in Venice and we got on the electric scooter again. So we're like, all right, cool, whatever. So we went all the way from like one part of Venice all the way to the last part of Venice to like where like Muscle Beach was at. Yeah. And then we're like, all right, let's come back. So we come back, and then my wife's kind of like tripping through her scooter, and then she kind of trips, and then we see somebody on a bike just kind of like goes right next to my wife and just kind of moves over, and my wife's like, Becky Lynch? And then Becky Lynch turns around and she goes, what's up? And she just throws up the peace sign, and she just keeps going with her bicycle. I was like, my wife's like, did we just run into Becky Lynch? I was like, dude, that was Becky Lynch. She just kept riding with her bicycle on Venice Beach, just riding on the. That's awesome, man. On the boardwalk there, and she just kept riding because she was on a bicycle. Yeah. We were on
She was on her own.
She was on her own, dude. She had a backpack. She was on her own. She was just chilling, just riding on Venice Beach, dude, on her bicycle.
That's awesome. And I told you to go grab her, bro. Did you go grab her?
I didn't go grab her, dude. I texted you immediately. I texted you and my brother immediately. I was like, I'm texting these guys immediately that I saw Becky Lynch. But
bro, that's your crush, man. You know what? I already told you. I would have tripped her.
Yeah.
You probably would have hurt her.
Bro.
But it's all right.
It happened so fast, bro. It literally happened. It's because I was like, so I stopped on my scooter because my wife kind of like not fell, but like where you kind of like you put one foot down because you can't really balance yourself, and then so she kind of put one foot down, and I looked back at her, and then I kind of look forward, and I see this orange headed girl coming, but it doesn't hit you, and then she kind of swerves around my wife, and my wife kind of sees her way more like because my wife's kind of facing that way where she was coming, because we were heading the opposite direction. So then my wife's gonna see her more. She goes, Becky Lynch. And then Becky turns around, she goes, what's up? And she just throws up a peace sign.
Bro, man. Imagine you guys, she would have not seen you guys just trip. That would have been the perfect
dude, that would have been funny, dude. Shows up on SmackDown. She's like, I'm injured.
I'm injured.
Oh, hell no, dude.
He's like, Becky Lynch had an incident at Venice Beach with some two very smart individuals that could not ride scooters.
They're apparently Carmella fans.
Ooh. And now Charlotte.
Now Charlotte.
R.I.P.
No, but dude, it was funny. It was a fun vacation, but I think
that's actually you can say it was like the highlight of the day for you.
Of the day?
Maybe.
Yeah, because it tripped us out, dude. It just happened so quick. Like I told my wife, I was like, look, it's freaking Venice Beach, Santa Monica, we're in California. We're probably gonna run into like some YouTubers. I was thinking like we're gonna run into some like YouTubers, because that's kind of like everybody's out there. You know what I mean? I didn't expect to run into Becky Lynch, but figuring that I follow Becky Lynch on Instagram and on Twitter, and I keep forgetting that she does live in Venice Beach, dude.
Oh, she does?
She does live there. Okay. Yeah, so I forgot that. It didn't really hit me.
She stays out there.
She stays out there, and it was on a Thursday, so they're off Tuesday. What is it? Wednesdays and Thursdays are their off days mostly. Just like I've heard that Ambrose hangs around at Red Rock.
Oh, for real?
At the Red, like, who goes hiking at Red Rock before he was injured. But I remember who saw him. I think my brother's friend.
He lives here, huh?
He lives here. I think my brother's friend once went hiking. It was like a Wednesday or a Thursday. He went hiking to Red Rock, and he saw Ambrose up there too. So it's like if you kind of catch them on their days off doing, you'll kind of catch them doing things that.
Oh, of course, like normal people.
Like normal people. Yeah. So it was funny. That's
awesome.
It was definitely a highlight of my day, but. Much needed vacation that we both needed.
Yes.
So, but
I need another one.
I need a vacation for my vacation.
For real.
But I'm happy to be back, and we spent like 10 minutes just talking about vacation. But that was good.
Back to reality.
But
yes, that's awesome, bro. I thought when you text me, I was like, that's cool because that's like that girl. So it's like me meeting Mandy. Oh my god, I think I'll pass out.
Dude, I think our vision from like the sides would blur. I think it's gonna be her entrance, dude. If we see Mandy Rose, it's gonna be her entrance, bro. Like everything's gonna blur, and just her's gonna be like very like sharp and focused.
Lord Jesus.
We're gonna hear her song. Is like, I'm seriously, dude. I think
that's gonna pass out, wake up, and then try to hit on her, and then get rejected, and then just leave.
But at least you tried.
At least I tried.
What do you got to lose, right? What do you got to lose? Yeah, dude. So. Fun couple of weeks.
We did miss out. We did what is that? 2 Raws and 2 SmackDowns, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Right? What did we miss on those?
And pay-per-view.
Did we miss out? Oh, we missed out. Oh, that's right. We did our prediction. That was the last time we talked.
Yeah.
That's
right. But scratch that.
Fast forward to
what do we got important that did happen was the women's Evolution pay-per-view.
They announced it.
I think much needed, much deserved pay-per-view that they're doing for the women. They're actually pushing, and I think that's awesome.
I think that's cool.
I was telling you that I don't think there's enough matches in there though.
No, what is it? We're gonna for sure see the NXT title, the Raw and SmackDown, and I think they set the final of the Mae Young Classic.
That's 4 matches. Like I was saying, also that what our pay-per-views run 2 hours maybe.
Nah, it's gonna be 3 hours easy.
But like, what
has to be?
What are you gonna do? 1 match per hour?
1 match per hour? No. You have to throw in some tag team matches in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where people kept hyping with that,
and they keep hyping up about bringing back former stars too. I keep hearing Trish Stratus.
Oh yeah,
Lita.
So they're probably gonna do something with that. That's true. That's true. But I was hoping some tag team. But I also think I'm like, if you're gonna do a tag team, you're gonna have to do a tag team for SmackDown and a tag team for Raw.
Like a tag team title?
Titles, yeah.
I don't know, man. That's still such a mess, dude. I think we talked about it in one of our podcasts. That I don't know how I would do it. I think, how I would do it is just have one tag team title and have that rotate around. But I just don't know how it's just such a difficult thing. But I think the women's roster is big enough to support a tag team division.
I'm trying to, like I was telling you, that I was noticing that they're doing a lot of girl tag team matches.
Yeah, kind
of like how Bailey and the Boss kind of like have their own, like they're back together. They were dressed almost the same.
Are we gonna skip how about they just butchered that whole storyline? Because it was so bad, dude.
When she's like, I love you. I've always loved you.
It is so bad, dude. So bad. Oh man, I feel so bad for them.
They're horrible actors, but it's cool, I guess.
It's not even the acting. What's the storytelling on that freaking thing, dude? Whoever wrote that,
smash it. They're like, oh my god, let's just be friends.
Whoever wrote that needs to not write ever again, dude. Like somebody take away the pen and paper away from him or her. Whoever wrote that storyline,
they're the ones that are writing the stories for Brock and Roman.
Dude. I don't know, but that Bailey and Sasha thing, the way they just came, like they literally like, hey, I guess counseling worked. Well, we didn't see shit. So you know what I mean? Like you didn't show us anything. I think they really just gave up on it. Like
I think so. I don't. But what were they gonna? I think it would have been better if Bailey just went fucking heel.
I agree.
And I thought that was gonna happen.
Somebody should have gone heel and had them feud or something. And I mean, it could still happen, I guess. It could be like...
I think that is too fresh that they're homies and stuff right
now.
So.
I don't know. But the way that storyline kind of came and said, all right, we're good, we're cool now. After them feuding with each other since like the beginning of the year. Literally, they've been feuding with each other for like 6 months. And then you just go 2 weeks later, they're like the best BFFs ever. Hey, apparently counseling worked, and that's their. The counseling was crap.
You can tell they only tried it once after the other. Remember the other one didn't even like show that they didn't show anything or anything because they probably realized I was like, this is some crappy ass storyline.
Whoever was writing that needs to get another job, dude, because that was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
horrible. But anyways, what were you saying about Evolution and stuff?
Oh no, just the Evolution about the matches. But I'm sure they'll have a lot of fill-ins. I forgot that they did say that a lot of. Former and coming in and stuff like that. So I think we'll see how it is.
You'll probably see dude, let's get Daniel Bryan's girl and baby and the Mrs. Baby at it, dude.
For real,
dude. Baby versus baby.
Did you see that segment? The segment on SmackDown.
Was it last week?
I think it was. It was last week.
It was last week, right? With the fake baby.
Yeah.
It's
funny because
I got a story. I watched Ms. and Mrs.
Is it good?
It's okay.
They got like really high rate, I guess. Well, maybe because it's the first time, it gets like that. But
yeah, it's fine. It's reality TV. I don't know. I mean,
remember I told you I'm just like it's reality. TV.
Yeah. So I mean, it's dude. I don't know, man. But I was like, oh, okay, it's the Miz. It's gonna be entertaining. But I just feel like, look, I was like, even the one show or 2 episodes. I think it was 2 episodes that I watched of Total Bellas. I was like, even that thing was okay. Yeah. Like, I don't think it was that much more special. I don't know. You know what's good for it, though? It's only 30 minutes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes, so that's the good part of it.
Usually, like, those shows are
an hour? Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was like, all right, I guess an hour. Because I guess when I DVR'd, I put DVR last week for SmackDown. right? Because I was like, I was gone last week, so I was like, I'm gonna DVR SmackDown. So I watched it when I got back, like on Saturday or whatever. So I watched last week's SmackDown on Saturday, and then I watched it, but I guess my DVR kind of kept going.
What's up with your DVR, bro?
Dude, I don't know, dude. My DVR is possessed, bro. But I watched all the SmackDown, but I kept going all the way to like 8 or something. I did record it all the way to like 8. I don't know what happened. But I was like, oh, okay, I guess Miz and Mrs. So we watched it, and I was like, it's okay. You know, it's nothing. I thought it was gonna be funnier or better because of the Miz, but it's just reality TV. And I guess at the end of the day, the Miz can only be as funny or as good as the paper he's given.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You can't really go off script or anything like, because most of those
it's
stuff
all
is
written.
all written.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the WWE, the same writers that are writing Sasha Banks and
oh god
and Bailey's.
Somebody remove the piece of paper and pencil away from that person.
Oh
my! Or the typewriter. I don't know. What year are we in?
No, I give it to the Miz. Miz gives some awesome promos.
He does.
He's I think one of the best. If not the best.
If not the best, yeah.
When it comes to promos,
at least active roster right now.
Yeah,
probably the best.
He's awesome when it comes to promos.
Yeah.
You know, this past promo he did like this past Tuesday was pretty decent too.
Yeah.
It's just the Miz is good. Is what he does. I haven't seen the show. I don't know if it's that same character.
Pretty much, it's the same Miz. Yeah, it's the same. A little bit more turned up a little bit, I guess. No, I mean it's cool. I mean it's fine. It's just reality TV. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna watch it again. I watched only one episode.
This is supposed to. He said that it's like the baby shower or something, or a bridal shower. I don't know what it is.
Oh, is that
something with the party? I think
is that the newest one? That's probably the newest one.
Yeah,
I did see because it's on the USA Network, so I probably saw commercials of it. That's probably the newer one. Maybe I'll catch that. Whatever. If it pops up on
you have your DVR. That's not when you have DVR for real.
I have a DVR, dude. I have a scheduled DVR. No, but I think what's good going for it is the fact that it's 30 minutes, so that's always good.
That's good. That means that people won't get like
too bored. It's just 30 minutes. You know, I've wasted my time on 30 minutes with way worse things.
Of course. That's what I say I'm like, I've wasted my money in the other crap.
Why
can't I just pay for this one?
Jonathan buying an Apple Watch. I've wasted my money on worse crap. I'm just going to pay the $300 on an Apple Watch.
I'm just, why not?
Oh,
YOLO.
YOLO it. Why not? Oh, man.
All right. So finally, we're about to get into this right here.
All right.
What do you got? Raw?
Monday Night Raw.
Oh, what'd you think about this first match? This Baron Corbin, he defeated Finn Balor fair and square.
Was it fair and square?
Yes, it was. I watched it. It was actually a decent match.
It was that's right.
He got him with the deep six.
That's right.
Yeah,
it was
he got
fair
him with
and square.
the deep six. I don't know, man. I'm like,
it's a sneeze.
It was a good match. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good match. I give props to Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin can wrestle. He's cool. You know, I think he can be better, but it was a decent match. It's just like I remember, was it 2 weeks ago that Finn Balor fought McIntyre?
Oh,
and and he beat him, right? I think he beat him.
Balor? No, I think McIntyre. No.
Oh no, I think it was like a
interference and stuff like that,
but
and it
that
turned
was
into a tag match. I think was.
But Balor was beating his ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like what's his name? Oh my god, McIntyre's like in a different level than Corbin. So that's why I was like, but whatever. I know they're still building. They've been going at it for like 2 months.
Yeah,
Baron and Balor, and they're probably gonna do some
Constable Baron Corbin.
Stephanie's appointed
Constable
of Raw, Baron Corbin.
I don't remember, dude. I was blanked out, man.
This one was a decent match. I was surprised that he beat him, but he barely beat him. That's probably why it was cool, because it's not like he was beating his ass the whole time.
Oh, okay.
He probably just caught him, but it was a good match. So Corbin ended up beating Finn Balor.
Interesting.
But Balor already beat him twice, right? I think.
Yeah,
twice.
Didn't he beat up the pay-per-view too?
Yeah.
The Extreme Rules?
Yeah, so I'm sure this is just so they can wrestle again.
True. Alicia Fox defeated Natalia. Alicia Fox is back with a weird haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
Short.
Yeah. Maybe it's a hair dye.
Probably.
I don't know, but I used to like how Alicia Fox looked. I think it was something different about her that I used to like. I don't know. I think it was her darker hair. I think her darker hair went.
This one's a little lighter brown. We're talking about girls' hairs, bro.
Oh jeez.
This was a decent match. I'm not gonna lie. Alicia, she can wrestle.
Yeah, she can.
And I appreciated that they beat Ronda's ass. kind of.
Yeah, they kind of did.
So I'm glad that they're doing that. That they're like
Ronda kind of didn't really sell that well. I feel
she's still learning.
Yeah, she's still learning. I don't think Ronda sold that well. Maybe that's what the script had it. Maybe the script was like, nah, man, you take the hit and like 30 seconds later just get up.
I like that. Yeah, because Alicia Fox grabbed her twice and threw her against the barricade. I like that they threw her against the barricade.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, cool. They're making it real. You know, they're making that she can get her ass beat. You know?
Yeah.
So, but she got up like 2 seconds later.
Yeah, dude. She got up 2 seconds later. She like got that mug on her. Dude, she got that mug on. She in her face. She was like, I'm gonna get you guys and stuff like that.
Maybe that's just they're trying to make that persona.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was written. Maybe it was written that way. But if it wasn't written that way, then you gotta sell a little bit more, girl.
Yeah, it was cool. I thought it was cool. I just like the fact that they're actually making her look human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not doing like another Brock Lesnar kind of thing that nothing hurts him and he just gets back up like nothing or something. You know, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I think it was cool. It was all right.
Yeah. What was it? Elias was interrupted by Bobby Lashley and decided to duet. I remember this part.
Let's duet.
Let's do it.
Have you ever seen Walk the Line?
No,
not the Walk the Line. What? The one that they make fun of Walk the Line.
Oh, I haven't seen.
Oh, you should watch it. It's funny. Anyways, yeah. Oh, you didn't watch this?
No, dude.
Together?
No. Well, what the hell?
Mostly.
What the hell was I doing?
Mostly Lashley sang the song, and then Elias beat his ass. Try to beat him, I guess you can say.
What the hell was I doing? This was like the first hour of Raw. I barely remember it.
So I'm guessing this is pushing for Elias and Bobby Lashley.
Probably.
For the pay-per-view. It should be a good match.
Well, probably going to be for like the pre-show.
Pre-show, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy how Bobby Lashley went from the main... It will go from the main event down to... At least put him in the first fight.
Yeah.
We don't know. Yeah, that's what it was, bro. Elias tried to beat him. I think Lashley kind of like grabbed him at the end.
What the heck? Dude, I don't remember this at all.
I fast-forwarded at the Jinder Mahal.
Oh, okay. I don't remember this one either.
Jinder Mahal came out, and I think Kevin Owens came in and distracted him.
Stole the briefcase.
He started running. Stole the briefcase, started running around.
What the hell was I doing?
And they counted him out, and Jinder Mahal won. Jinder Mahal can say he's beat Braun Strowman.
Oh, damn. Oh, but by count at. Oh, okay. Oh, then Kevin Owens did the same thing.
Yeah.
By like DQ or something. Oh no, he won because he escaped the cage, right?
Yeah, well, no, he got thrown.
He got thrown out of the cage.
But yeah, that was it. I didn't watch this Apollo Crews. He beat one of the
the Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain.
The Writer of Pain. Mojo. Oh God, Mojo. Dude, I don't freaking like this guy, dude.
Bro, look, I feel so bad for Bobby Roode.
I do too.
Like they're putting him with Mojo Rawley, bro.
Dude. Mojo, dude.
Let's keep going.
Dude. God. Seth Rollins defeated Drew McIntyre by disqualification. So I do remember this match.
Good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. Yeah, Rollins hit McIntyre with the curb stomp, causing Dolph Ziggler to slide into the ring and attack Rollins. After the match, Rollins was able to fight Ziggler off. So yeah, this was a good match. I really enjoyed this match.
I'm glad. Well, technically, Seth Rollins had Drew beaten. This is the second time they wrestle, right?
Yeah.
The last time Drew was beating his ass.
I think, Drew was beating his ass, yeah.
But it was a very good match. Of course, we all knew that.
Ziggler's hair, dude. Speaking of hair, so we've been talking about hair all day.
He straightened it, bro.
He straightened it. I like it.
I like it too. It looks good.
I like it, dude. Yeah, I think it looks great on him. So at the beginning of the show, Roman and I think it was Heyman were out there, right? Kind of.
Heyman. Yeah, they were talking.
That they were like, hey, bring your guy out and blah blah blah, and you're just his little bitch and blah blah blah. So they were kind of hinting that Lesnar doesn't want to come out. He's like, I filled my contractual duties. I'm here at the arena. I don't have to go out there for the people. And he was just reading magazines. Yes, Brock Lesnar reads.
He was just sitting there.
He was just sitting there and stuff like that. So one of the things that they did backstage was that Roman Reigns, to kind of like help Lesnar come out and say, hey, you know what? We're going to make it as easy as possible for you to come out to the ring before the end of the night. We'll escort Roman Reigns out of the arena. That was on Stephanie McMahon's orders. That way, Lesnar has kind of a free pass to just kind of go to the arena, at least just be there, say hello, and that's it. Yeah. That way he doesn't have to, be in front of, Roman or anything like that. Whatever. Yeah. That was the whole idea behind that. So then the match number 6. After that, the Revival defeated Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. The Revival's kind of picking up some big W's, man.
Yeah, you can. This is the death of Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. I think
so too. I think this is the
third
end.
match they lose in a row.
I think they're gonna do maybe like a triple threat tag team match, maybe like the Revival, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt versus the B Team at SummerSlam. But I think this is it too. I think this is it for them.
It was cool while it lasted.
Yeah, it was fine.
But you know that these two people are better off by themselves.
They are,
except if Matt's with Jeff. But other than that, his character is a standalone character, I think.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Bray Wyatt. He's a standalone character too.
Yeah.
They're both, so they're both weird. So.
Yeah. Now, I don't remember this next part. I don't know if you saw it on Hulu, but Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler beat down Seth Rollins backstage. I don't remember that.
It was right after the match. A little bit.
Okay.
I think maybe a few minutes after he was getting interviewed, and then they asked him about Drew and Dolph, and when he was about to answer, he got his ass beat.
Oh, jeez.
So I guess they beat him, and then like you can what's his name, Drew, kind of like put his hand down, and just you can see his face. So he's like just literally hit him in the you can tell he hit him in the face, and he kind of like knocked him.
Oh, he knocked him out,
and then they left. So
I don't remember, dude. I thought this was like a blank. A couple of things were a blank.
And I
me.
watched this in like 3-day period this Raw.
Jeez.
And I still kind of remember like little parts.
Oh man.
I finished it today.
You finished it today?
Yeah.
Jeez. And then for the main event of the night, Bayley and Sasha Banks defeated Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
That was the main event?
Yeah, that's the last match. We get a segment at the end. We get the segment at the end, but that's technically the main event match of the night. Again, I barely remember this match, but I do remember them winning, and I do remember, because it was the Sasha Banks did the backstabber, and then it kind of turned into the Bayley to belly.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
That was a pretty decent finisher.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you, that they're. I think that they're like making teams, because like that was like something they practiced.
Did you mention a T-shirt?
No, she was wearing some pants.
Oh, they were color coordinated.
They were color coordinated. It said Bayley Boss something, and then the boss had it on her ass, on her tights, whatever.
Right,
I was like, ooh, what does that say?
What does that say? Turn around, let me see what's again.
She did. She turned around and she went like this, but she kind of like realized, okay.
She's like, I'm showing my ass on TV. Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And then when I saw that finisher, and like they kind of emphasized on the finisher, I was like, maybe they are trying to make some type of tag teams.
Dude, they should,
would be
man.
A good tag team.
I agree. I think they should make some type of tag team. And I think, remember, we were talking about tag team titles. But anyways, we get to the last segment of the night, the pretty important one. So all day, Paul Heyman has been trying to convince Brock Lesnar to come out to the stage and to the ring and just say hello to the fans, or else Paul Heyman will be fired, according to Kurt Angle. Lesnar didn't want to throughout the whole day. Lesnar didn't want to. He was like, I'm okay. I did my duties, and I'm at the arena. I don't have to go out there with those people. I don't want to.
Being a dick.
He was being a complete dick to Paul Heyman throughout the whole night. So then he's just saying, I don't care. You work for me. I don't work for you, Heyman. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I'm not going to go out there. So then at the end of the night, Heyman kind of goes out there. He's on the ring with Kurt Angle and Constable Baron Corbin, and just kind of saying, hey, my client is not going to go out there. It's not going to come out here. And then so Kurt Angle was about to fire him, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He did fire him.
Oh, he did fire him, right? Yeah. And then you get Brock Lesnar comes out.
Well, first you get Paul Heyman on his knees and literally grab him by the leg and almost suck his dick. So.
Yeah, he almost did him a complete favor.
Yeah.
But then Brock Lesnar comes out.
Paul Heyman's face changes. Like,
Paul Heyman,
this was my whole plan, type of thing.
Yeah.
But
spoiler alert, guys. So then Brock Lesnar comes out and he F5s Kurt Angle. Has a stare down with Constable Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin kind of leaves and just like, I ain't gonna be messed with this. And then as he was about to go, he kind of pushes Heyman down to the ground and then gets on his face and just leaves him there. Kind of chokes him out and just leaves him there. So that's how Raw ends. And are we seeing the end of Heyman and Brock Lesnar?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
This is technically WWE WWE's been throwing hints for the past 2-3 weeks since Brock Lesnar entered the UFC cage for whatever Cormier. What's his name, right?
Yeah,
Cormier?
DC. Yeah.
DC. So everybody kind of knew, okay, this is it. So then we started seeing the storyline. We saw it on Monday. We're like, okay. So my prediction is, of course, Paul Heyman's gonna turn on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I think that's what we've been talking about. That he's gonna turn on Lesnar. I think
he's gonna lose the title.
Yeah, I think it's what's starting to make more sense. That maybe he'll join with Roman or something like that.
Yep.
But I mean, as much as I don't mind that. I don't mind it. But I just felt like it came as too much of a surprise for me. I don't know.
What do you mean? But we knew that it was going to happen, though.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, we speculated that, hey, we would like for it to happen, but I didn't think WWE was going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't think they were going to really hint at it. If anything, I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't expect this. I'll tell you that much. I didn't expect him to be complete dick to Heyman after, them having a working relationship for 10, 15 years, and he just completely turns into a complete dick.
I feel that they're doing this because they want people to like Roman more.
Oh, that's exactly what they're doing.
We know that. I believe that Brock Lesnar's probably not going to come back anymore.
Yeah,
because he's already he's like 40, right?
Something like that.
40, and then and then he's going to go to UFC. I'm sure from the looks of it, he might become champion at the UFC. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
I don't know, man. DC's a good dude.
DC's tough.
Yeah, DC's a good dude.
You can tell that Lesnar's been training though, because he's you can see it in his face. He's lost weight. Because he has to get a little leaner than what he's got to get leaner. He has to lose at least 20-30 pounds to get to where he needs to be. But anyways, not talking about the UFC, but I feel like of course they're doing this so people like Roman, so they're making everybody hate Lesnar more than they already do. Yeah, and especially because people respect Paul Heyman as much as he's a dick or whatever. Yeah, so belittling him just makes people hate him even more, and that's why people were. They were chanting for Roman when they were out there.
Well, yeah. More people were like, because I kept hearing, we want Roman. And then a little crowd, like, no, we don't.
Like, you fighting for it.
Yeah. So it was. You do hear the Roman crowd kind of rising up a little bit more. But I'll tell you what, Lesnar cut a pretty decent, Lesnar was really good.
I'm not going to lie. He did a good job.
He did a freaking
It's just that we're not used to seeing him promos anymore. Because it's true. He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything.
So everything everybody said was completely true.
Yeah.
What Angle said, what Paul Heyman said, everything's true. But I think he cut a decent promo.
Yeah, I thought he killed it on Monday.
Yeah.
I thought he was funny. I thought he was fun. I thought he did a really good job, and he really showed a good character.
Yeah, he portrayed the character that everybody thinks he is.
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody it was perfect. It was perfect. And I think it was good. I was gonna tell you last Monday. Roman addressed the crowd. You remember? You didn't hear that he addresses the crowd saying that he doesn't care. He's he told them that he does I don't really care what you guys think of me or anybody. You remember?
No.
How we always said that. I was like, dude, I hope he doesn't turn heel. I was like, because he just mentioned the crowd. How like, you can boo me, you can do whatever you want. He's like, I don't care. He's like, because my goal is blah blah. Like telling the people because people were booing him at that time.
Oh.
But I kind of just wanted to bring it up because he's never addressed the crowd because he's a face. Face don't really address crowds in a bad way, I guess you can say. But anyways, I just wanted to mention it. It has nothing to do with it right now. Oh look, I laughed into the mic.
Talking about Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman right now. He's like, hey, by the way, I just ate some Cheetos. So I don't know if you want some, but I just ate some Cheetos. They're right here.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Anyways, but yeah, good promo.
I thought he did well Monday, but it caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I know we speculated before, but
you didn't know it was gonna be this soon.
I didn't know it was gonna be this soon. I didn't expect them to do it like this. I don't know.
SummerSlam is around the corner.
It is around the corner. It's already August. Well, for us.
What is it? What do they say? The hottest of the summer? The biggest event of the summer.
Oh, the biggest event of the summer. Yeah, the hottest event of the summer.
Thinking of Mandy.
You're thinking.
Mandy,
no.
Mandy and Paige.
And Paige.
Oh Lord, I won't tell you guys about my dream.
Now you have to. I think.
Just know it involved Paige and Cesaro.
That's worse,
and
dude.
Cesaro had long hair.
Oh no, dude, that's worse. Yeah, you're gonna leave him thinking it's gonna be something weird. Oh jeez.
I'll leave it to your imagination.
Leave it to your imagination. Speaking of Paige and Cesaro, we'll move on to their show, SmackDown Live. So Carmella is out, right? Was Carmella? No. Becky Lynch was out first, right? They were gonna do a little interview with Becky Lynch.
Yes.
Yeah. So Becky Lynch was out. They were kind of telling her it's her time, blah blah blah, whatever. So then Carmella kind of confronts her and does this little sob story, about, hey, nobody believes in me, and I'm just happy to wrestle you at SummerSlam, and we're gonna have a great match.
She did pretty good, bro.
She did pretty good, but nobody bought it, dude.
I thought she was gonna be like,
me
her
too.
laugh.
Me too. But so then then you get James Ellsworth's theme song come out as a distraction, but then Carmella attacks Becky Lynch.
Yes.
And then who makes the return? Charlotte makes the return for the save. And then Paige makes for that night, says, hey, you know what, Carmella, that was kind of crappy what you did, so we're going to have you versus Charlotte later on that night. And if Charlotte wins, she's added to the SmackDown Women's title match at SummerSlam. Title match?
Title.
At SummerSlam, and it will become a triple threat. So we will get to our opinion of that at the end of this. But the first match of the night saw The Bar defeating the Usos. So Sheamus rolled up Jimmy Uso. The Bar will face against the New Day for a chance to become the number one contenders for the Bludgeon Brothers SmackDown Live Tag Team
I want
to
know what's going on with people being gone for months, coming back and just getting title shots.
For real, man.
That's what I'm saying,
for real.
And I shout out to the Usos for their promo of they did a little Rock kind of little promo. I think it was Jimmy, because he was talking about the bar in their finger. He's like, you can grab that finger, you can shine it up real nice, and then he's turning it sideways and stick it up your candy, and then like the other one kind of stops him, and he's like, whoa, he's like, I'm gonna get my rock on. He shouted out his uncle. I think they were cousins or uncle.
I think they're cousins,
something like that.
Oh, maybe they're uncles.
I think he has his uncle. Yeah, because Rikishi I think is cousin or
brother, or
something like that. Yeah,
that's true. Maybe
The Rock
that's
is
what
almost
it is.
Rikishi's age, or Rikishi's a little older, but yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. He did a little Rock promo in there.
Yeah. Cool. I don't remember the promo. Oh, is that when they were backstage?
Yeah, they were like in the dark area.
The dark area all fogged up and stuff. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now. But the match was cool. I like the Bar. I'm glad the Bar is back. Sorry, Cesaro does not have long hair.
Bro, I can't see him the same anymore.
Can't see him the same anymore, dude. What, John, you're probably like, once you see all of Cesaro, you cannot see him the same anymore. I'll tell you, dude, you're gonna leave people wondering what your dream's all about, and then you're just gonna think the dirtiest.
I said it because I'm like, it has to do with wrestling, so cool.
What kind of wrestling?
I'm very open with my dreams.
Was it mud wrestling, bro?
A little bit of that. A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Oh man. Oh, dude.
I didn't do that.
Apparently, Paige is used to having two dudes, so it's okay.
Pornhub. I mean, no,
jeez, this is going to a different direction.
Well, never mind. We can't promote other.
Remind me to put this as explicit
other
on
outlets.
our podcast.
I know I've been cussing a little bit today. I think I'm a little too excited. I think I was gone for a little
vacation,
too long
dude.
On this, bro.
Vacation, dude. Samoa Joe cuts a promo on AJ Styles. Cool promo.
I didn't watch it. Was it good?
It was okay. Yeah.
Do you like this? You like that? Like I told you, people coming back, title shots.
Well,
Samoa came back a little bit ago, but he's been on the low.
Yeah, he's been on the low. No, I like this. I don't think who else is there for AJ that's actually a good match for SummerSlam.
Very good match.
Now I hope this doesn't disappoint us like the first match with Nakamura did with AJ Nakamura here at WWE.
I don't think so.
I don't think so neither.
I don't believe it or not, but I don't know. I don't think Samoa Joe would be able to play that type of like a crap, because his matches are usually very good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if we want to play a crappy match, you know, just to hype more, you know. But I don't know. I hope that they hype it up very good. Was this a good hype, the promo? Yeah,
it was cool. It was he was talking about more about like you've dedicated your time the last year, I think it was year and a half. Becoming the WWE champion and doing all the things that require you to be a WWE champion, but you've kind of lost sight on your family. You've lost, you've become a champion, but you become a horrible father.
Oh, so he's throwing that kind of card. So trying to make it personal type of thing, that it's time to give it up.
Yeah, he's kind of just throwing shade and saying you've kind of dedicated your team for too long, and you've
and he can cut promos, bro.
Yeah,
Samoa Joe
can cut promos.
Very good on the mic.
Yeah. Then we move on to Jeff Hardy, who also comes out to the ring, cuts a promo on what it means for him to be a U.S. champion. Did you watch this?
Yeah, well, I heard him, but then he called out the Viper like what a minute in.
Yeah, a minute in. Yeah. Yeah, so then Randy Orton comes out, but then Shinsuke Nakamura also comes out, and they both attack Jeff Hardy. Randy Orton looked like he wanted to attack Nakamura, but then he didn't. It's just very confusing.
Sounds like a triple threat.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's going to be a triple threat for the U.S. Championship at SummerSlam, which I think will be cool, but we haven't really seen that Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura interaction yet, where they're kind of at it with each other. I think it's coming. But we really didn't see it too much. But it's right now. It's just really been like, hey, let's just beat up Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
like it's just been beat up Jeff Hardy fest.
Did you see that he didn't have one of his earrings? I guess
he didn't have it. I feel like he did.
His ear looked a little like low. Well, of course, the lobes always look low when you have those inserts. But I don't know. I thought that's what it was, but I don't know, man. I feel bad because we think that he's hurt, and then they keep making him like they're beating his ass.
It's because he looks slower.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we're not WWE doctors. We don't have his medical records. Maybe he's completely fine, and it's just age is kind of catching up, and he's just slowing down a little bit.
He's 40.
Yeah, he's 40. So it could be that. But I'm just saying, like, Jeff Hardy just doesn't look. At least since he came back from injury, he doesn't look like the same Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. He's not as fast.
He's not as fast. It feels like he's walking more with pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we've talked about this a lot in our podcast. Well,
he's put his body through a lot in the past 20, 25 years. So it's like, what would you expect? So.
Yeah. So they still have him out there, but he's still a U.S. champion. Oh, no, Nakamura's the champion. That's right.
Nakamura's the champ, bro. That's what I'm saying. It sounds more like a triple threat.
Triple threat. Maybe that's kind of a way to write out Jeff Hardy. It's the biggest show of the summer. Have him do a triple threat, and then it's kind of, I don't know. It's because I don't know. We're just speculating. It could be that Hardy's okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, say they write out Hardy, and then it's gonna be the same storyline again, Randy and Nakamura. You know, this storyline already happened like last year.
Yeah,
like many times. They went on for a long time.
Oh shoot, that's right.
Nakamura beat him most of the times, but
Randy was a good guy. That's right.
Randy was so now they're both heels.
Yeah,
I like the turn. What do you think about his turn?
Oh, I love it.
He's back to who he was. That's how he started.
Dude, he loves being a bad guy. So like that's his bread and butter, dude.
I think I read somewhere, I don't know if it was Instagram or something, that he talked on a podcast about how he
loves it.
He couldn't wait to be a bad guy.
He loves it.
He loves putting people to pain.
Yeah, he loves it. No, that's his bread and butter. I think that's probably when he's the best. Randy Orton is when he's a bad guy.
People were cheering him on, bro.
Yeah, because they love him.
Miss him. They miss the he gets crazy. That's awesome.
And I guess that's the hard part, because yes, Randy Orton can be one of the best bad guys in the company. But he's also could be one of the top faces in the company, and that's very difficult, So you got to give it up to Orton, whether you like him or not. Whether some people think he may be dull or whatever it is, I still think his character is a lot more badass as a bad guy. But you got to give it to him where the dude can get cheered, the dude can get booed, but the dude can get reactions, and that's it. So he looks like he's having fun being the bad guy. I think he loves it. I'm with you. I've heard him in interviews time and time before that he wants to be a bad guy so badly. Yeah. And now that he's doing it, I'm sure that he's gonna have a blast. Because who wouldn't want to be a bad guy? I remember I was So what was it? Was it last week when he had that promo?
Which one? Oh, where he talked about
was it 2 weeks ago?
I think it was last week. He came in.
He had a really good promo.
Yeah, he was talking to the people that it's there.
Yeah,
that's the reason why he's beating.
Yeah, was it last week?
Yeah, I think Jeff, because people love him and all this stuff. And what did he say? I didn't say. And then he said that because he's been putting.
Because I don't put my life on the line for you guys.
That's why
because I don't change my shirt every.
That's why he took off his makeup.
Yeah.
This past Tuesday, because telling them that he's not of the people and all this stuff anymore. So I actually like his approach of how they're doing it.
Yeah, that's right. I was watching last week's promo, and I was watching it with my wife, and I was like, dude, I'm so happy for Randy Orton, because this is what he wants. And I know my wife and I were talking, and She was like, man, I would love to be a bad guy. Like, she was telling me, she was like, man, if I was a wrestler, I would love to be a bad guy, because you could just be like, You just be like, F it, dude.
Yeah, because I feel like they also kind of maybe let him not run free, but like they give him a little more
liberties. I feel
more liberty to be, and especially because he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah,
he knows what to do.
He knows. Yeah.
Other than hurting, what did he hurt that one of the Chanel singer or something? Remember when he threw?
He threw the hell out of him
on his neck. you could tell he was like he made a face.
Dude, he like oopsie. It was like a oopsie face. Yeah.
But yeah, Randy Orton's awesome. I love that, he's back and being a heel.
Yeah.
He looks intimidating no matter what. He don't even need to talk, bro.
Yeah.
So, but, he's back. So
I dig it. Dig it. Selena Vega defeated Lana. I really like Selena Vega, but this match went on way too long. Vega rolled up Lana after Aiden English pulled Andrade Cien Almas off the apron where he was attempting to distract Lana. So, in a way, I think it was Aiden English who cost Lana the match, was it? I barely remember.
I wasn't really like a cost. He's just trying to help her, I guess you can say. And then I think Lana kind of got distracted.
It was more distraction, right?
Yeah. So this is just a way of riding Aiden out of Rusev Day, and they've been pushing this for the past 3-4 weeks. I get it. Even though Aiden kind of helped mostly to get Rusev Day going.
Yeah.
But I know Aiden also has his own career and he needs to, because he hasn't really wrestled as much too.
No, he hasn't.
And he's a pretty decent wrestler too.
He is, yeah.
And he's Eddie Guerrero's
son-in-law.
So I like him a little more.
But match went too long. I think I don't know. I feel like it went too long. I like Zelina Vega a lot, though. She knows how to wrestle.
Yeah, of course. Lana's gotten better.
Lana's getting better, but I just feel like it was just not a good match. I didn't like it, but I think it was mostly because Lana really can't go that much.
That's why. The thing is, it's hard to wrestle and have a good match with somebody that is barely trying to wrestle. I like her. She did a good job, actually. Why did I watch the match? I'm not gonna lie, I love their tranquilo. I love
pose?
it, bro. It's fucking hilarious. Like, it's awesome. Like, when they both do it.
Yeah.
When Cien Almas is doing it, and like he gets, I think it's awesome. Like, I think it's
too.
hilarious.
And
then what's his name? The announcer, Corey Graves, says it exactly right on point. He's like, Saxton, tranquilo. So I think that's awesome. So.
Yeah, it was an okay match. It was an okay match, yeah. But
I'm surprised they're getting her to wrestle so quick, though.
Who was Zelina Vega?
Yeah, because she's supposed to be the dude's manager.
She can wrestle her ass off.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what they said, that she's been around the world.
Yeah, she can wrestle her ass off. I don't think that was I just think that it was just not a good match because it couldn't really highlight her skills because she was against Lana.
Yeah. If she would have been against even Becky,
Charlotte,
that can wrestle like that, then
Naomi, if they want to put it, that
would have been
Asuka. They could have done something like that. It could have worked. But then we get to another segment there with the Daniel Bryan coming out, challenges the Miz to SummerSlam, and then the Miz just kind of cuts a promo against Bryan, just telling him to stop writing his cocktails or his cocktails. His cocktails. Do I need a drink, dude? His coattails. Yeah, I mean the promo was okay. Promo's good.
Yeah, whenever Miz cuts a promo, it's a decent promo. What happened? It's just Daniel Bryan challenged him for SummerSlam.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about this is a WrestleMania match that's being booked at SummerSlam.
I don't like it. I do think that it's a WrestleMania match because, and we've talked about it, how they can do a stipulation of the type that whoever wins can't, the loser can't do the kicks.
Yeah, or something
like that. Even something simple like that. And people get hyped for stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we know this has been going on for how long? Years, right?
Yeah.
And then they're back together, same brand, but I don't know. I don't know if it's SummerSlam.
This is a WrestleMania match that's being booked at SummerSlam because Daniel Bryan hasn't resigned yet.
And what's his name kind of threw it out there too.
Yeah.
He's like, just go. He's like, go wrestle in high school gyms in front of a few, because that's. I love him, bro. I love the Miz, bro.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah, and I think if Bryan would have resigned already, we would have seen this match being pushed towards WrestleMania and not so soon. WWE now is like, okay, well, he's gone in September, or at least we think he's gone in September, so we got to make this money match ASAP.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't sign before SummerSlam, he's losing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's gonna lose.
Yeah, he's gonna lose if he doesn't sign before SummerSlam. He's losing the match. So even if he signs, he may win. He may lose, but at least down the road they can maybe even do a rematch for WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Maybe now with a title. Maybe Miz has a title and Bryan's like, I'm gonna go after you for that title. We could do something like that. But I still think Daniel Bryan will lose at SummerSlam to the Miz. But I think if he doesn't resign, it's 100% sure he's losing. You know what I mean?
That he doesn't sign, right?
Yeah. If he
still has to September. When is SummerSlam? It's this month, right?
It's this month. Yeah.
No. I think he's gonna sign.
I don't know what the dirt sheets have been saying. I have to maybe Google.
He's been saying that. Well, in the past, he said that if they let him wrestle, he'll
wrestle.
Sign.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I hear too.
Yeah.
If they let him wrestle, he'll wrestle there.
Unless he changes his mind, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks.
Oh no! I should have asked Becky when I ran into her. Right,
bro. I still can't.
Dude, she was riding her bicycle, dude.
Bro,
what am I gonna throw? Throw my shoe at her and see if she trips on it?
I would have been Becky. Let me get a picture, please.
Dude, it happened so fast, dude.
And she's tall, huh? She's a little tall.
She was on her bike, but you know what? Yeah, she looked a little tall.
She looks tall.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have been like, can I touch your hair?
Can I touch your hair? Oh my gosh. Like, you freak it the hell out of here.
Was it orange?
It was, yeah.
And it's hers, huh?
Yeah, it's her hair.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she has some extensions on.
Yeah.
I think most of the girls have extensions on, to be honest with you.
These bald women.
Bald women.
The women are going bald. They're faster than the guys.
Faster than Corbin. Actually, Corbin's already bald.
Corbin already went bald because he's like, his hair was horrible.
But yeah, she has orange hair. So it's cool. Yeah, dude, it happened so fast, dude. I still can't believe. Anyways,
I'm sure I wouldn't have gone. I would have just been like, oh man.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was.
The one that got away.
The one that got away. Oh man. Main event of the night saw Charlotte versus Carmella. So once again, if Charlotte were to beat Carmella, then that means that Charlotte has been added to the SmackDown Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. And guess what? Charlotte beat Carmella with the figure 8.
We all knew this was going to happen because Charlotte was not going to lose to Carmella for the third time.
No, she wasn't. So now SummerSlam's Women's Championship match has turned into a triple threat, which is Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Carmella. What do you think?
Becky Lynch, if you're listening, I'm sorry Mike didn't stop you. And I'm sorry they're doing this to you. I hope you win. I want her to win.
Yeah, me too.
I want her to win because I believe she deserves it. I don't like I told you, that they keep these people are out for long and then just come in and they give them a title shot literally right away.
Yeah.
I don't know whoever, like you said, whoever's writing the scripts or whatever, but I don't know, man. I don't like it. I really don't like that they did that. I really thought that she was just gonna help her. That was it. It's done. The homie's here. I'm back. And I thought it was gonna be Becky's time to shine.
Yeah.
Because it's past, it's
past due.
It's past due.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of upset, but whatever. I really, really hope that they give it to her.
Now, as a Becky Lynch fan, let me give my 2 cents. Now, I think the match now has become a lot better. The match in general, because of Charlotte, but as a Becky fan, they did her dirty, dude. Like this is her time to shine, but now you're gonna have the one of the women's faces of the WWE, kind of outshine you, I guess you could say, because it's Charlotte. She's
a boss. She's like the boss,
right? She the queen. They call her, and they actually made a point where her entrance, it said on the site, Queen of WWE.
Oh, for real?
It said it, dude. Check your Hulu thing. Just check her entrance.
Bro.
Just check her entrance, and it says.
And that's why she has a title shot.
And that's why she has a title shot.
Coming back from surgery. Boob surgery.
Boob surgery.
Yeah. She had boob surgery, guys.
Well, repair boob surgery, right?
We'll check them out later.
Oh, no. No, but, so, yeah. I mean, as a Becky fan, I was like, no, this is her time to shine. This is her time. It's her time. And they did her dirty, I think.
Dude.
But, I mean.
You know what, man? I get it. The business standpoint, this match went to a different level, just literally adding the queen. I have nothing against Charlotte Flair. She's awesome. She's, who she is, but I just feel like it was Becky's time. But I hope that they're doing this to hype it so people want to watch the match.
Yeah.
And Becky Lynch wins.
I really hope Becky wins as well.
And I want her to pin Charlotte.
Yeah.
That would be like the I don't know. I feel like that would be awesome that they let her pin Charlotte.
And it also could continue a little Carmella story when saying, I never got pinned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Becky never pinned me.
I didn't get pinned or blah, blah. It could continue that whole thing. I still, like, it's like I never lost and blah, blah, blah.
I wouldn't even mind. Not mind, but I wouldn't be that much bothered that, say, Carmella gets it in 2 weeks or something. I feel like Becky needs the title at least to have it. But
no, I think Becky needs a good run with it.
You want to give her...
Yeah.
She didn't have it a good run back in 2016?
No, she had it for like 30 days, it felt like. No, she didn't have a good run. It was a very short run. She's one of the hardest workers, and she still gets great reactions.
Yeah, people love her.
People love her. She had a horrible 2017,
Yeah.
And now that they've started to build her up again, they just kind of insert Charlotte there. It was, I don't know. I felt like they did her dirty. The match got better. Let's be honest.
Oh, hey, the match was actually what's her name? Oh my God, I'm losing names.
Oh, Carmella?
Carmella kept up, bro.
Yeah.
She's getting good. I like it.
She's improving.
She's improving, and it was a good match. It was a
well, that's what I'm
match.
saying. Like this match has gotten better now at SummerSlam. So now this triple threat with the addition of Charlotte, this match has gotten better, and it's gonna be a better match than if it was a 1-on-1. You know what I mean? But again, it's Becky's time to shine, and I just hope that just because Charlotte is back there, like, hey, we're gonna give Charlotte the title again. Or what I mean? Like, it's like so. I don't think so neither. But
if anything, let Mella keep it, but don't give it to Charlotte.
No.
I think that it's not her time now. Maybe in a year or two, but I think it's Becky's time.
It's Becky's time.
But if you don't want to give it to Becky, then let Mella keep it and let her keep doing what she's doing, because she's doing a great job.
Yeah,
she's a great heel. So, but the preference, of course, is Becky.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think we're all gonna be rooting for Becky. I think it's just because we've seen her climb up to the top and stuff like that. I think they've done a decent job in portraying her climb back to the top. They've made note and said she's picked up some big wins. She's been winning. Yeah, she's been winning. She's picked up some big wins. She's been climbing the ladder. And like you were saying, hey, it's kind of unfair that somebody comes back from injury or whatever and just gets a title shot immediately. And we've seen Becky for the last 2 months, just maybe 2.5 months, just racking up some wins and being built up again as a number one contender.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's unfortunate, but the match is gonna be awesome now. I mean, it's gonna be way better now. But I just hope that it doesn't outshine Becky, because I think this is Becky's time to shine now.
I hope so. I'm hoping that, like I told you, that she wins the triple threat match and she pins Charlotte. But whoever she pins, but I think that Charlotte would be an awesome choice to be able to pin.
Get pinned.
Yeah. To pin her in the booty.
Oh, jeez.
Too many dreams.
Too many dreams. Too many dreams, dude.
But yeah, man. Oh, but you never told them that you tweeted.
That's
Becky,
right.
and what did Becky do?
She liked it. She liked my tweet. I did tweet at Becky. That's right. I was because I texted you and my brother on that Thursday when I saw Becky Lynch, and I was like, I'm gonna tweet Becky, and I was like, hey, I saw you at Venice. You were riding your bike or whatever like that, and I was like, hey, bring the title home at SummerSlam, whatever. I think it was something like that I tweeted. And then she liked my tweet and stuff like that, and then I saw like a bunch of random people just liking my tweet just because she liked it, obviously. So that was cool. I was like, hey, Becky Lynch knows I exist.
That's a sign, bro. That's a sign.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, this is the first time in maybe 2 months that we run an hour.
It is, dude. Well, we had a lot to say. Well,
last time we ran like 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Dude, it was like a 30-minute podcast, dude. We were so out of it.
It's like if we knew that we're gonna go on vacation, so we're like, oh yeah, no, I'll talk to you guys later.
Dude. We went like blank, dude. I didn't put anything. I forgot to make. I remember I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a little podcast and saying, hey, we're going on vacation.
For real?
I forgot to do it, dude. I forgot to do it.
I completely forgot to ask you too. I'm like, because you told me, and I was all right, cool. That's cool. We'll just do it in 2 weeks or so.
Yeah,
but that was funny.
Forgot to do it, but I did put it on our Facebook. I don't know if you noticed because I know we share admins on Facebook. Yeah. So I did post it and say that we will be back Thursday at 8 a.m. because I do have it scheduled.
Oh, for 8 a.m.
Yeah,
cool. But yeah, man, I think it was a good podcast. We were able to catch up a little bit. SummerSlam is in 2 weeks, I think. 2-3 weeks.
3 weeks, I think.
2-3 weeks, and then we got, of course, Raw and SmackDown coming up. We'll see what happens with this whole.
Because we have two more weeks or whatever like that. Let's come up with a topic for next week, man. We should come up with a topic for next week.
You want to talk about something recent? Want to talk about the past? We can do stuff like that.
We should come up with a topic. I don't know what.
I don't know.
But I think that we should come up with a topic.
Ask your brother.
I will ask my brother.
Ask your brother. Maybe he'll give you something
I'll ask him.
Yeah, because we can go back. We can go into the future.
Ooh, back to the future.
Ooh, you saw what
baby
I did there?
Girl.
Paige.
Cesaro. We could talk about your dream. No, we're just gonna leave your dream like that, dude.
Cesaro, long hair.
Long hair Cesaro, Paige, and
Jonathan. He used to have long hair. You know that, right? Like
Did
when
he
used to wrestle, he had long hair. That's probably why in my dream I saw him with long hair.
Oh, jeez.
You know how they say that you record everything, you have I don't know. It's weird, bro.
Yeah.
I do not know why. The thing is that I wasn't even watching anything. Like it was just a random ass dream, bro.
Dude, now I just want your dream to be like that. It was
part of another dream, though. That was part of another dream.
Dreamception.
Yeah, something, because I was getting chased by like some dudes in like a building. They were trying to like kill me or something, and like they were coming with like axes and stuff.
This is the worst porn ever, dude.
They were like trying to get inside the place to kill everybody inside, and then I'm like, I see myself in a room with. I was like, oh, what the hell is going on? If
this was on Pornhub, I would turn it off already, dude. I'm telling you that right now.
People getting killed while woman gets
worst porn ever, dude.
That's the title, bro.
Oh jeez.
Anyways, was this what is this, PG-13?
Nah, dude, this is explicit, dude.
Explicit. Yeah, I cussed a lot today.
Yeah,
I'll try to keep it down next time.
Keep it down. Oh man. Good podcast. I'm glad to be back, dude. We definitely need our outlet and stuff like that.
I had a good time.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to mention?
No, man. I think next time it'll probably be a little shorter, but we had a lot of stay this time.
But that's what I was saying. We should come up with a topic so at least we can
at least go 45
minutes. Yeah, man. Because Raw and SmackDown, if they suck, dude, we'll blow through it, dude.
Yeah, when they suck,
it's even hard to talk about it, dude. Yeah. You know, and
like Mojo Rawley. Oh God. No Way Jose. You're like, oh Lord.
And Jesus. To be honest with you, I didn't really like Raw and SmackDown that much this week.
It was okay. Well, you didn't even watch them.
Maybe that's why I was like so out of it. Maybe I don't remember. Maybe that's why I don't remember. I was just so out of it. But
usually you're the one that remembers, and I'm the one that's like, oh,
you're the one that's blanked out.
Yeah,
well, yeah, because I mean, it helps that you watched it like an hour ago, dude. You were driving on the freeway watching it here, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't do that anymore because.
Good. Well, you don't live that far anymore now, right? So that's good too.
Too far, so.
Oh man,
and I'm still late.
And you're still. Hey, I'll be here at 6:00. It was 6:10, or what was it, like 6:15 or something? I was
in the car texting. I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I need to get this out of the way. But yeah, man. Well, I think it was a good podcast. Till next Thursday.
Nah, next week.
We
will be back next week, guys. 8 a.m. Very early birds.
Yeah, we wake up.
Dude, I have it scheduled. So I edit all these things today, and then I upload everything already to the internet, and I just put, hey, schedule it for tomorrow, for Thursday at 8 a.m. So then I don't take care of I don't do anything after that. It just does it by itself, and it gets distributed to all these places.
You should tag Becky on this
podcast. I don't know if I want to be honest.
You should put a picture of Becky in a bike.
In a bike? Oh, dude, I wish I took a picture of Becky in the bike. It would have been way too far by the time I pulled out my phone.
I'm sure she'll be on our page.
Yeah, maybe we gotta go to Venice.
We did talk a lot about Becky today.
Yeah, we did talk about Becky. Well, my story.
Like her.
Yeah,
she's cute.
Yeah, she's cool.
I like her hair.
I like her hair too. But all right, we're good. Sure. Oh, wait, dude, this is a hair podcast, dude.
Today we talked about hair.
We talked about hair a lot, dude.
Natural.
Natural.
I've been promoting people now. All right, guys, this has been a great podcast. My name is Jonathan.
My name is Mike. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.